is the month we celebrate fathers and recognize Men's Health Month. Men grow up with the message that they need to be strong, but misguided stereotypes are just one reason that many men ignore their mental health. Each year, an estimated 6 million American men are diagnosed with clinical depression. And joining us live via Zoom is mental health advocate Joseph Harper. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
It is almost a cliche, really, that men don't like to go to the doctor. So how do you have this conversation about seeking help for mental health?
It's very important that we remind men and our family members that this is no reason to be embarrassed or ashamed. In fact, being able to ask for help is a sign of strength for men. So conditions like depression and anxiety, they don't discriminate. Anyone can suffer from these conditions. And we really need to know that it's no different to get help for these conditions than it is heart disease or any other medical problem.
And what are the signs of depression in men that indicate, more than just having a few bad days?
One of the very common features noted in men appearing anger, irritable, and aggressive over an extended period of time is a very common symptom of depression, along with loss of interest in work, family, other normally pleasurable activities. You might see appetite and sleep disturbances, as well as an inability to fulfill their normal work and family obligations. You may see increasing alcohol and drug use, as well as, and in serious situations, thoughts or expressions of suicidal ideation.
Yeah, and other than suicide, what are the risks of really leaving mental health issues, including depression, untreated?
Well, without help, these conditions only get worse. When you have extended periods of lack of sleep and all those kinds of issues, it can actually trigger other mental health conditions and it can make the existing ones worse. It can also increase substance abuse problems, increasing suicidal thoughts or attempts also.
And what are some of the best ways to seek help?
Well, the most important thing is to do something and talk to somebody, whether that's a friend, family member, a mental health professional, some support group. There's a number of these groups now available online, which is relatively new. You can use self-help things like relaxation techniques and mindfulness exercises. And of course, in extreme emergencies, there's a national suicide hotline. It's 1-800-273-TALK.
And I really like what you said, too, about how it really is a sign of strength for a man to go ahead and ask for help. And moving forward, how can the rest of us, how can we all help move away from the stigma of seeking help for mental health?
Well, from childhood, men are taught that, they need to man up or deal with it. And I think it's really important that we teach our young men, boys, as well as older men, that it's acceptable to talk about these issues in our current life. And oftentimes men are concerned about disclosing mental health issues because of fear of what might happen in their workplace. So it's important in our workplaces that we encourage and foster good mental health. And as a society, we need to normalize that mental health problems are like other health problems. They're treatable. There is hope. It's a healthy thing for a man to do for himself and his family.
Okay, thank you so much for being here. Our thanks to Joseph Harper with the Comprehensive Behavioral Health Center in St. Louis. We appreciate you. And we have another trapped bear.